So hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video of the Forza Horizon 4, the demo version of the game, the last demo gameplay.
In 200 meters, turn left.
And the final episode before the full game comes out on Friday. Which is going to be interesting to see. Some Friday night, potentially there could be a video, if not it will be available on Saturday. And yes, but this video is all about having a look at the map that's available to us in the demo.
Turn left.
And you probably see from the thumbnail, we're going to try and find a reservoir to go over. But we're here now in the Cotswolds, I think we're in the Cotswolds, or looks like. Okay, this is a very narrow street, one single street. No, this is Ambleside, excuse me. Not one of the fake Cotswolds towns.
Recalculating route.
Yes, okay. One of the various hotel, bed and breakfasts, holiday cottages that are available as we're parking up here. Why is there a yellow hashed area there? I don't know. Here we are, we're parked up here in, yeah. Oh, I destroyed your wall. I'm so sorry. Let's rewind that and fix that wall. Fortunately, we can't park here. There needs to. Where's the car park? Where's the council car park where you have to pay a second mortgage to pay and park? I know there is one out in the countryside that I came across the other day, but there's none in the centre of town. Anyway, we seem to have got a. Oh, sorry. We seem to have got an ice cream store there. Hopefully we can get bent in ice cream. They actually got the ice cream cones out and about by the looks of it. Some more houses, there's some avatars. Got driver tars, excuse me. We're going to follow this car around.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
These roads just go back on each other. Point, there's some place. Okay, we're gonna go and park in here because there's literally no other. Are we gonna park in here? No, there's no parking in here.
Recalculating route.
Looks like there's a visitor centre as well. Yes, that's common with places like this. Welcome to the Lake District, everybody. Oh, and the red phone box as well. You can smash them up.
Turn around,
but there is, unfortunately, no car park and no Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available, of course. Actually, I think in places like this they have booths, which is basically the northern version of Waitrose. If you're from the south like me, we don't have booths where I'm from. Yes, let's go in drone mode. This is same as the last game, really. Got people's houses. Now, one thing that's interesting to see is that the insides, the glass of all these buildings, they've actually got an inside, which I think this would be rather creepy, to be honest. We go and stare at people's houses, but as this isn't real life, there's some bloke there. Oh, that's definitely what it was a driver tar. I'm driving too fast. Let's see if we can lower the level. There we go. So this is a typical holiday shop, got postcards and other overpriced rubbish there. Is that crickets in the background? It's either crickets or the drone. Here's the visitor centre with, yes, there's the ice cream cone. We said as and of course the opening times. Obviously an ice cream will be at least about £5,000 each. And there's the little visitor centre, and there's always a cafe at one of these places because that's how they make their money, not from having the visitor centre but having the coffee place. There's another little shop here, not sure what that is. It looks like it's a bakery by the looks of it on the inside, and there's some taxi announcements, which is what you usually get in the local shops. They have your taxi lists. There's another ice cream slot. Of course, ice cream places will be popular in the Lake District in summer, and they've got TripAdvisor ratings as well. That's nice. So that's been included in their survey. Got this hotel, people's houses, and there we go, back to the car. So that was a walk around Ambleside, but let's become the hooligan what we really are, knocking down some people and going straight into the local church. I mean, this is an off-road car, we might as well just make as much damage as possible. And there we go. Just straight line this. That's a tree. Don't want to go on a tree. The trees are solid. But they don't seem to take out your bumper as much as you would in real life. Another bus stop there. 4 wide. Gonna lose it. Drift it round Scott. That's nice. Onto the back, onto the main road. And I might as well just put all that rocks and stuff on. Niran! Out the way, lad! Okay. We'll go on this road. That sign is bug. Okay. No!
Right, that's a speed zone. Red line out the other end. I'm tracking your average on my laptop. Go, go, go!
It's too late for that, mate.
Gotta stay within the zone so we can track you. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll just take this big shortcut and have another. And as one of the lyrics was in Right Wedding, it's time to start again. Take out the sign for Horizon Festival or not. Those black and white pole signs don't seem to break though. It's interesting that they're more the local signs, which I think they just got when they went out and just did their survey base. I think they just got surveyed, they don't actually, as opposed to A road signs which have just been made up. Yes, let's see what our average is.
At your destination.
65, 2 stars, not bad. This road seems to be very drifty. Lots of corners. Lakehurst Forest doesn't exist.
Drift zones. Hook it in, flick the back end out, ride the handbrake all the way through.
We lost that back end a lot. So we're going to go back and from here.
The flags. This is what I live for.
Lost that again.
The tech will lose you if you drive backwards or leave the zone. Sorry.
And we'll go and have another go, shall we? There's a dirt road there. Sure, the environmentalists will not be happy if I drive around that one. Okay, we can use the E handbrake. Nice. And we're in an off-road car as well. No, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. We're doing it very well.
You have arrived at your destination.
New personal best. 1 star. So now we're going to be do some driving in the Cotswolds. We are in the Cotswolds,
You have arrived at your destination.
and particularly the Ovington White Horse, which apparently is an ancient monument and you can drive all over it. And stand all over it.
The Uffington White Horse. This thing's incredible. The first prehistoric display of horsepower. 1.
Is that all you've got, mate? Okay, it does actually, that exists in the real life. I don't remember where it is. I thought it was on the A303, but it apparently isn't. So let's have a look at the map. We've got Slate Quarry as well, which we can go and visit, which probably won't. do that at a later date in the real game, because none of this will get saved anyway. But obviously we got the motorway as well, which we can't do in the demo, but we will try and get. I will try and get you guys on the motorway. I will try and get in an Audi and show Audi drivers how badly they drive. We are going to Derwent Reservoir Dam, there's Slate Quarry and the Adventure Park. I don't think the Adventure Park exists, but this is Derwent Reservoir. This reservoir is in the Peak District. Okay, so this is with us as well. So this is in Peak District, very nice road. This is not the road I was going on in yesterday's video. That is on Lake Windermere, and Derwent Water and Derwent Lake, which are one's in the Peak District, one's in the Lake District. But here is the dam. I forget the name. The dam's called something completely different, but you can go and drive on the dam. Just nice bit of spray there. We're in photo mode as well. It's a nice quiet thumbnail actually. So there we go. There is the thumbnail of us driving in the dam in our Ford Escort. I mean, that dam is pretty impressive. Stone walled dam. Oops. In the middle of a forest. I mean, and that's going to look quite incredible in winter as well. Potentially at night time. So I'll try and remember to go back here in winter at night time and see if it is the same in the when the full game comes out on Friday and when winter is available to play. But yes, there's the thumbnail. Just drive to the other side, see what there is, and then we'll drive back and then carry on the road. Fortunately the road's closed, so we'll drive back along the reservoir. Okay, so splashing ourselves away back onto the main road, single car. I don't think there's any dual carriageway as well, apart from potentially in Edinburgh. But that's a shame, because dual carriageways are completely different. Fortunately though, I couldn't go further, not much more from the map in the demo version. And we're going to just drive off the reservoir instead. I mean, well, we've lost our number plate, but that's about it. So how are we going to get up here? So that's just going to be a bit. There needs to be a challenge. There needs to be a challenge in the Land Rover Defender. Oh, that's sorry, where we winch ourselves up that reservoir, surely in winter as well, just to make it extra special. If Forza, please, if anybody's listening in at Forza, can you make that happen? Up that dam at the Derwent Reservoir, and then in a Land Rover Defender, particularly at winter, where it's been raked over. But I wanted that to be a secret hideaway, underground passageway, but it's not. So we'll carry on the other road. Our tourist top box. That's the top box on the top of his car. Put stuff in it, camping and stuff. But yes, here is the map in full. It's smaller than Horizon 3, despite what they said. There's Derwent Water, not Derwent Lake, as I was saying earlier. That is something there. That is near Keswick, the town of Keswick in real life. Keswick is at the top of Derwent Water in real life. And then there's parts of Scotland with the full map is available to view online. So if you go on Google Images, search Forza Horizon full map, you'll be able to come up with it. But yes, that's Keswick and the village Portinscale, where I was last year. Very nice place if you ever want to go there. I'll probably if you ever get a chance to go to the Lake District, especially in autumn, it will be definitely, I'm definitely recommending. And we've also, the Lake District has got a lot of hills, and it's a lot larger than this map is, so definitely a lot larger. And if you like walking and sightseeing, then Lake District is a place for you. But there seems to be something larger than Portion scale, and Keswick is actually on the right of this little river going up into whatever these roads are, so not sure what exactly is there. Portion scale's on the left of the river in real life, but there we go. Not sure really what is there. I'd have to go and investigate because I haven't been there. I haven't technically discovered the area. So yes, there's Derwent. Those islands, that island does exist in real life. I imagine, hopefully there's something in the middle of that island and we can actually go there. There's something going on there, and then this is the end of the motorway going into Edinburgh. Potentially a dual carriageway at that roundabout, and dual carriageway A road. And then there's Heaven. Looks like, seems to be Heaven, the Heaven road of the Heaven. Going through the roads. Here is Ambleside. Ambleside is at the top of Lake Windermere in real life. This is where we did stuff in the previous episodes. Tarn House. Now Tarn House is that little lake on above where we did that first thing there. Tarn House is a little lake. It's actually in real life, it's actually to the west of Lake Windermere. Lake Windermere is this big bottle of water that you can see next to Ambleside, but in the game it's actually to the right of Lake Windermere to fit in with everything else. So there we go. This is the bottom. That's the road I'll say. If you go on this road now, that where the cursor is, then you will go along there and you'll be able to see some of the boats ferrying people up and down Lake Windermere. Lake Windermere is the largest lake in Britain, and yet it's not. It's only here in part, really, which is a shame. But at the same time, Derwent water is just as nice. So yes, we've also got these other roads. There all seems to be a ridge here, where, because of course the highest mountain in England, there's a whole load of fells in the Lake District as well. Edinburgh as well, we've got the 3 fourth road bridges, excuse me, because there's the old one, the new one, and the train bridge there. There's also, can you see, Edinburgh Castle and Edinburgh Station. So the trains are back in this game. Unfortunately low. Unlike the Australian trains in Forza Horizon 3, you won't be able to see any in Forza Horizon 4 because they're all cancelled. So yes, that's a little bit unfortunate, but there we go. Hopefully there's unfortunately I'm being in Edinburgh, so I don't know what. I have been to Edinburgh, so I know what Edinburgh is like, but I haven't been driven there in the game because it's not available in the demo game. I will attempt to drive there for video coming very shortly. Then we got Bamburgh Castle on the coast as well, and back into the Cotswolds, and Lakehurst Forest, which I have no idea where that could be. Any forest anywhere, because the fact of the matter is it's made up. So yes, as are the town religious places of Ashbrook and Broadway. But Bamburgh Castle is another castle, and Edinburgh Castle, they are 2 houses you can buy in the game, and one's on the coast and one's in the centre of town. And then we've got the motorway, the M68, that doesn't exist. The A591 does exist, and they sort of got the little twist that it does through Ambleside, but it's been extended. The A44 does not go to Edinburgh. The M68 doesn't exist either. So there's some realism in there, and yet there's some not. But it's sort of a best of Britain. It's hiding the fact that other places aren't very nice to be. I mean, there's a whole load of industrial estates in the UK. We're not going to see any of them. God help us, because industrial estates are literally all or places of work. They're not places of nice places to see, so that's why they're not on here. But this is a place, if you ever get a chance to go on holiday into the Peak District, the Lake District, or any of the places, Northumberland, where Bamburgh Castle is located. The Cotswolds is nice as well. It's what they call the chocolate box, where if you ever have a chocolate box with some thatched cottages, some stone-walled houses, that is the Cotswolds. So yes, that is going to tie off this video for today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, to see more episodes of Forza Horizon 4, the full game coming out, available to me on Friday, and then the 2nd of October, next Tuesday, is when the game comes out in full for those people, for you, so you get to play on potentially on Tuesday or on Friday if you've got the I think it's the deluxe version, one of the versions. But yes, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below about this game, what cars you want to see me drive. Also let me know what you think about Dirt Rally 2.0, which got released the other day, announced the other day. It's coming in February, but until the next video, I'll see you next time. Take care, thank you so much for watching, enjoy your day, and goodbye.